Hi everyone, and welcome to Words with DatOneLady.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. This one is about to be so different from the one we're used to. So, what do I mean? I'm not sure yet. As I record this, I feel like it's going to be a video podcast, but instead of you seeing me in real time talk about what I am doing or discussing with people, it would be me talking and different things happening in the video, as you can see right about now, hopefully. Anyway, so it's been a long time I recorded a podcast. The last time I released an episode was in November, if I'm not wrong, where I did an end of the year with a friend of mine, Kelly. And it's the end of the year. It's December 23rd as I'm recording this. And basically it's the time of the year when everybody's either resting, packing up for the year, and preparing for the new year at hand. So I don't know what this episode is supposed to be about, but I'm going to basically talk about something. And we will figure out what this something is at some point in this episode. It has been a beautiful year. I must say now, the beautiful year, I mean, it's been a year of ups and downs, topsy-turvy, different situations, different things have happened, but we've all coped through it. I am, what's the word? I think everybody, not me alone, everybody can say that 2021 came with a lot of uncertainties of what's going to happen, where are we going, what are we doing, what are we envisioning for the year. And some people were like, oh, well, 2020 was trash, we're going to try to figure the rest out. And some people were like, oh, 2020 was not good, going to Sojourn with some great energy. But some people, it did not go the same way some people, it went the way they wanted. But all in all, I feel like 2021 was just a year where we were just able to catch our breath from the year before. So I don't want to do a recap of 2021 in this episode, but I just want to talk through the year basically and touch upon whatever is happening in the video you're watching right now. So it's going to be like a chill one, nothing motivational, nothing out of the blue, nothing encouraging. Well, I would try to be encouraging, but I don't know, something of that nature. So, yeah, let's get into it. Like I mentioned earlier, it's currently 23rd of December 2021, and I started this podcast on the 28th or 27th of December 2020. Everybody had different things that was born out of the year 2020. For me, the podcast was something that was born out of that year, and I went into it with so much energy and so much motivation, so much strength and ginger, like my Nigerian people would say. And I kind of enjoyed doing that for that whole 1 year. The 1 year I have been doing this so far. So hopefully I'm able to post this on the 28th of December. Well, that's going to see how editing is going to go. But yeah, it's been a journey of podcasting, and I have enjoyed discussing with friends, discussing by myself. If you remember the first episode of the podcast, I was like, I'd gone for like 3 years trying to contemplate starting one, and I just didn't know what to do or how to go about it. And in the 28th, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to post whatever I have. And I did. And it's been a beautiful journey. 18, 16, 17, 18, I don't know how many episodes now. I think 18 episodes now. And it's kind of become a lifestyle, something I enjoy, something I just want to do, something I want to improve on. But life happens. What do I mean? I started this podcast January, February, March, April, May, June. I was going strong. I had everything going for me, and I had an exam to write sometime June, July, and August, and I kind of took a break, but I was still posting episodes, so the episodes were not affected. But a lot of things happened, and I kind of slacked September because I was supposed to post, if you remember, season 2 of the podcast was supposed to start in August. And I just couldn't start it because I got so stuck with a lot of things and life, and I took a step back. Did I post episodes? Yes, I still did. I still posted 1 or 2 episodes, but not as frequently as I was when the year started, which was bi-weekly. And it was good to take that. It wasn't like a break. It was good to take that step back and focus on a few things. And yeah, it's been a year so far, I must say. The truth is, or what I learned so far from all of it is, you start things with so much effort and so much strength and so much, enthusiasm. And you realize that life will still be life and life will still take its course. So be ready at all times to adjust to what life has to offer. Do you understand? For me, it was like, podcasting. And if you've not heard me talk about this before, I'm a student. I'm not like a full-time worker. Well, I do that too, but not full-time, but I work at a school and it can get really busy at times. And I think I formed a schedule, or I had the thought process of how I wanted to go. And I must say that I think I proposed and got disposed. I had like this whole schedule of, record often so that you still have like a 2 weeks episode going on, no matter how busy your life gets, so you don't slack on the episodes. And I did. It helped me to sometime in like September. And when I couldn't, when I realized I didn't have episodes again, or I just did not feel like it, I kind of did not post. So something I take away from 2021 now is you have your plans, you have your agenda, you have all the things you want to do, or even if you're just going with the motions of how life is presenting itself, always be ready to adjust for when life actually throws you a curve that you don't even have an answer to, or you don't know what to do with it. So yeah, that's one big takeaway from this year. Okay, I said I was not doing a takeaway, but here I am. Anyway, that's one big thing from 2021. Currently, myself and my friends are just, chilling and trying to take a break from life in general, because it kind of got busy, tiring. It got brain draining, mind blowing. It was just tiring. Everything was just tiring in general. And like my location where I was beginning to like not suit my brain cells anymore, and I just wanted to leave the place. So I'm glad to be out of there for now, for the holidays, and just chill. And currently on Instagram, I'm also doing this whole change of location, what it does for you. And I just realized that it makes me just appreciate, taking my time to wake up more, taking my time to like make coffee, even if it's just taking my time to just sing and dance with friends, doing random things. And that's been fun so far. And yeah, at some point in this episode, I guess I'm going to have my friends, join me, and we'll just talk about random stuff as well, like we always do. But yeah, 2021 is 8 days from being over. And swear down, even with the Christmas spirit and this Christmas ginger, I am on it's time to rest, take a deep breath and just enjoy the days as they come. I do not stress about anything. I normally always smell Christmas in the air, and I did on the 1st of December to like maybe the 10th, and it got so busy with school and everything that I almost told myself, please, just Christmas spirits can like to relax. But I'm glad for life. I'm happy that family is doing okay. I'm happy that my friends are doing well. I'm happy for the group of people I met this year. I'm happy for all the curves that life threw at me and every other person that I knew this year. I'm happy for the lessons I learned this year when it comes to life and love and living. We learn every day, but like 2021 was special in the fact that, it just happened and everybody was just like, wow. And everybody seemed to be taking life the way it was coming, one day at a time, without any manual or any any description of how to take care or how to take the days as they come. Anyway, I'm blabbing right now and I need to stop recording. But yeah, so far so good. I don't even know what I'll call this episode, but I'll just say Rants and Bants 2021. Thank you so much. Makes sense, I guess. Alright. That's basically it for now. I will catch you up later and maybe update. I don't know, man. But yeah, it should be a special episode, I guess, because I really don't know how I'm going to edit this. But this should be fun. Talk to you guys later.
Okay. If you listen to all that I just said like a couple of minutes ago, like maybe 7 to 8 minutes ago, you would realize that I have done none of those things because for one, you're not seeing any video right now as you're listening to this, and for two, I'm still talking alone. There's nobody joining me on this episode. So like I said earlier, it's truly a special episode, especially in a special way. Yeah, if you remember, I said that I'm out in a different location from where I currently reside with friends, and it's been like back to back going out and coming in, of course respecting all COVID rules where we are, but our schedules have not like clicked, so we've not been able to like sit down together and be able to record an episode. And also I have done so badly at recording a video. I have a couple of clips, but it just seems so awkward. Not awkward per se, but it just seems unreal and not right to put them together because it's just, I don't know. They're just moments that I just want to cherish and not put out there. So, video is not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And lastly, I also said this episode was coming out on the 28th, if you listened carefully earlier. So, psych! It's coming out today. Well, no, tomorrow. If you're listening to this today, and I'm recording it the day before, so yeah, you get the magic. But yes, so like I said earlier, it's gonna remain the Rants and Bants of 2021. I don't know, it's like I said earlier, it's been a year, it's been a journey. I'm excited that it's coming to an end. Of course, there's so many uncertainties everywhere, but we're just thankful basically. Is there anything I'm looking forward to in the new year? I'm not totally sure right now, but all I know is it was a great year and the next year would be great. And that's it. I have asked a few friends. So 2022 is like almost here. Have you made any plans? Have you done goals? And I've asked that question because I am one person that does this a lot. So I do a lot of goal setting, planning, and all that good stuff. But I just found out that it is the 30th currently as I speak to you, and I have not done any pen to paper writing. And that's so funny. I asked my very good friend, and he was like, "Oh no, it's in his head. He has not done so much, but he's just excited for the new year. That's it." Or he's looking forward to the new year, and I'm sure he's listening to me like, "Hello, woman, I never told you that." I asked someone else, and he was like, "Yeah, it's in my head. I'm just gonna get over it. Like, we're just gonna start the new year. It will be great." And sincerely, I would say that's the same way I feel about the new year. I'm more of, it's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. Do I have any plans? Of course, I'm hoping that things that I want to happen would happen, but I am not going to hold myself on a rampage of, hey, you must get this done, but rather work accordingly to make sure that I'm able to achieve one or two things that I have in store for myself. So rather than write like a whole list of things that I want to do in 2022, I'd rather take it a day at a time, which is, it's cliche. Everybody does it. Everybody does the whole, we're going to take it a day at a time, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really going to do that because looking back at 2021, I think what I learned, and like I said, I'm trying not to make this be about what you learned in 2021, but I think it's going that way, but I'll try my best not to make it completely about that. Looking back at 2021, I think I had so many plans, and when life hit me, I failed to take into cognizance that the years we have lived, which is 2020 and 2021 so far, has been so different from the other years we've had. So, regularly, like 2018, we're more, I planned something and it goes the same way. But I failed to take into cognizance that 2020 and 2021 was different. because we had a whole situation in the world, like a whole world situation going on, and this was affecting a lot of things. And I sincerely didn't take that to cognizance, and it affected my plans for the year, and it affected a lot of things for me. And I, instead of saying, "Oh, I understand why this is happening," I beat myself up for it, and I was like, "Oh, you did wrong, you did bad, you should have done this, da 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 da," and did not take credit for, at least you tried your best to get this done. Life happened, but you took the step of getting it done. So every other thing that happens, not your fault, but it's just life. You plan and it doesn't just happen. Like, man proposes, God disposes. Sounds very cliche, but that's such the truth. Like, you can take all the, energy in the world to like write everything you want to do, like do everything you want to do, and work towards it. But if life tells you it ain't gonna happen, there's nothing you can do about it. So like that's something to take into cognizance going into 2022 as well, knowing that it's no more life as usual. Like, look at us, end of 2021, we're talking about a new variant for what we've been suffering for almost 2 years now. And it just seems like it's never going to go away, but we're hoping that it does. But, if there's nothing that you're taking out from, 2021 or this episode, is please take this. You've done your best. You've done your part, which is, surviving, doing your best, putting your foot forward. Life happens, but you made the best of it. You did your own part, which is, taking action. Did you apply for that job and you didn't get it? It's okay. You took your part to apply. Did you write an exam and you didn't do great at it and you had to do it again? That's okay. You took your part, of taking the exam, and you try again and you do better. Did you want something to happen for you in 2021 and you didn't get it done in 2021? That's okay. You took the step of even starting the process. The fact that you didn't get it done doesn't mean that you failed at it. No. It just means that you need to double up on the action and try to get it done. Do you understand? Losing hope and losing faith is not the way to go about it. But yeah, right now, like as I'm recording this episode, I'm ready to be back home in my base and get back to real life, I guess. Even though I say that now, and I'm going to complain the next few weeks saying, "Oh my God, I'm tired and I'm on vacation," but I'm ready to get back to real life, I guess. It's just because like there's almost not so much to do, especially with everything that's going on. Everything is locking down and shutting down everywhere, and it's just about to be like another stay at home. But yep, it's all good. If I want to say something that I wish I did this year, it would be, I wish I, patted myself at the back more. I've said that already. If I wanted to say something I'm grateful for, I would say I'm grateful for my friends, Whitney and Zichat and Damola. I'm grateful for these 3 individuals because, like I said earlier, life was kind of tough, and I was able to, fall back on these people as support systems, to be able to get through. Most times they didn't even know what I was going through, but they were always there, which was something that I really appreciated. It's just something that I'm glad I did this year is, dating. I know I've not talked about it. I was supposed to, like, I do have episodes like I've recorded about me and that whole, scenario. That's something I tried this year that I was grateful for. It's something I'd not done in a very long time, like, which is dating and just meeting people and just, exploring the world of dating. That's something I'm grateful for. I'm glad that I did that. I gave myself like a 6 months, what do you call that thing? Period to, go on dates and get to know people. I did not do it as much as everybody would do it. I swear down. My friends maybe insult me every time. I'll be like, shut up. If everybody's saying that they dated, you want to open your mouth. But I did my best. Like, how more could I have done it? But I'm grateful for how I went about it. And don't ask me if there's any good result from it. I really don't know right now. I'm just still like, seeing those that are in my circle or those that I've made good connections with and seeing where that's going. Am I going to continue next year? No. I have this is 30. I think I have like 17 days before I delete the apps because your girl ain't got time for that. Well, it's tiring. As much as I enjoy that I did that, I'm glad that I did it. I don't think something I can do for a very long time, which is like constant, like going on dates and exactly this. what's the world is not very safe right now to even be doing all that stuff. But I'm glad I did that. If there's something that I looked forward to in 2021 that worked out perfectly was my personal growth. I must say that, oh my God, mentally, I would say that I advanced a lot in a lot of things. Did I do anything to do that? No. All I did was made sure that I was real to myself, which is when I messed up, I said, hey, young woman, you messed up here. When I was doing great, I tried my best, and a few friends helped me remember that I was doing great. And also I was able to, be real with myself on everything that had to do with me, try out new things and be sincere to myself about a few things, even if I wasn't completely open to everybody around me, but I was sincere to myself about a few things. So that was great for me. And my spiritual growth, not the best this year, but I also am glad that I went through the ups and downs that I went through this year with my spiritual growth, which, as much as we clamor about growth also involves you failing in your personal life, spiritual life, and realizing that you failed and picking up yourself from the spot that you have failed and correcting yourself in your failure and doing better about the failure. That's so much words, but I hope somebody understands what I just said. But yeah, that's something that I really appreciated about my growth this year. Let me see. Emotionally, did I grow? I think I think emotionally, I've known myself pretty well. I've always known this is what I want, this is where I want to be, and this is how I want to be it. But I need to do better with my attachment skills. That's something I'm very terrible at. And I remember sharing with my friends a couple of days ago that it's okay to date, meet people, get to know people, and like them, and maybe even fall in love if you want to. And it doesn't work out, and you pack your load and move on to the next person. As long as there's no attachment that's taking you back to something it's not going to work out. Did you get my point? Yeah. But that's something I need to work on, because it's a hard person to just, you meet someone, you like everything about them, and it just works some type of way. Instead of the pack your load and be going, you still be doing maybe, and say there's no maybe, ain't gonna happen. Move your butt to the front. But yes, that's something I need to work on. Emotionally, I think I'm okay, but I need to work on my attachment skills, because it ain't the best. Anyway, so yeah, for the podcast, I'm glad I started it. I already mentioned this earlier. I'm happy I started the podcast. I'm just looking forward to what this podcast is going to look like by the end of 2022. That'll be so interesting to see. I really don't know where this is going. I just enjoy recording myself talking and recording myself, me and my friends, just about a couple of things. So, it'll be interesting to know how this goes and where it goes. The blog is still going. I write there when I can. My life is kind of not too easy to, keep up with all of it, but I'm trying. What else? Yes. I know everybody's waiting for the grad school series. Yes, you would get it. I'm hoping to post the first episode on the 15th of January. Hold on 1 second. I hope that's correct. January is here, man. We cannot be calling dates that we're not sure about. Okay, no, not January 15th. So January 17th is a Monday, and it'll be 2 weeks from today. Yes. So the first grad school episode will start on the 17th of January. Drum roll, please. Okay, my fake drum roll, but you get it. I look forward to sharing all the tits and bits about grad school. Congratulating people who are getting to grad school now, or who get in the fall and need to know more about grad school. This is people, most of my friends who either have finished or are in grad school, who are currently in grad school, and all that good stuff. And I'm also going to share my personal stories about grad school and how that has been for me so far. So yeah, that's basically it for 2021. Phew. 2021 has been a year, and I don't know how it's been for you and your loved ones, but if there's one thing I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for myself, grateful for my family, my friends. I'm grateful for my podcast family, those who are, ardent listeners, listening to this tiny Nigerian girl who does not have work but is to be recording herself with chat nonsense. But I hope you've learned something this year from the podcast, and you're looking forward to the new year with a great mindset and hoping that it's a good year. And if there's one thing you need to take away from today's episode is do not put too much pressure on yourself. Relax, calm down. It's all gonna make sense at the end of the day. Just make sure you're doing what you have to do and you're happy about what you're doing at the moment. Remember, the world that we are living in currently is a whole different world from what we knew in 2018 and 2019. Take a chill pill, relax, take it easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, because if you're not okay, there is no way you can move forward with those goals. So make sure you're fine first before you begin to push yourself forward. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys in 2022. Bye now.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it so much, don't forget to share. Let your friends know. Let your sister, brothers, uncle, mothers, fathers know about it. It can help anybody. This can help anybody at all. So go ahead and share it. If you also have a question, comments, things you like me to do more, or anything you like me to hear, go ahead and leave me an email. Check the description and you will find my email there, and I would love to hear back from you guys. Thank you so much once again, and until next time, keep living, keep loving, and ensure that you're living your truth. And until the next podcast, have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.